it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about gentle skincare, sometimes self-care, and today we're talking Get Ready With Me Barbie edition. I have a few other things to do today, some running around, and then I'm meeting up with my friend later to see Barbie. We both haven't seen it. We're a little late to the game, but we're really excited. And of course, I am going full out pink, really embracing the theme. I mean, it's so much fun, you have to, right? So today I want to take you along with me while I get ready. We're gonna do some skincare, hair care, makeup, maybe even some nails, and I'm gonna share with you my like head to toe pink outfit that is super duper fun. Now I wanna let you know that today's video is sponsored by KAINE. They're a vegan Korean skincare brand that really focuses in on effective formulas for sensitive skin. All right, if you're so ready to get ready, I am. Let's get the video started. Give it a big thumbs up. So first things first, I'm gonna wash my face with water. I'm not using a cleanser this morning. I don't really feel like I need it to break through any remnants of skincare and a little bit of oil on my face. Just some nice water and a washcloth really breaks that down nicely and really respects my skin barrier. So it is super hot today. We are in the 90s. I fully anticipate some type of melting is going to be occurring today, but I do wanna keep it really fresh and cute. So I'm gonna start with a really minimal skincare routine, really just covering the basics here to keep my skin balanced and protected. And of course, you know, I'm going to start off with some hydrating toner. This is the KAINE Kombu Balancing Ampoule Toner. So this contains 60% of kombucha. That's the kombu. Kombucha is fermented tea, as you probably know, and that is really actually not only amazing for your body if you like to drink kombucha, but it's actually really great for the skin. You know, tea in and of itself has some really great anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antioxidant benefits. And I'm going to be, you know, getting in the antioxidants where I can, even with a minimal routine. It's really going to help boost up the protection of my sunscreen and help to fight inflammation while I'm out and about in this hot and sunny weather. But when you ferment the tea, it really opens up a lot more of those benefits. I always say it supercharges it, makes it work, you know, bigger and faster for the skin. And it unlocks a lot of like vitamins and minerals and amino acids, which help to hydrate the skin and support the health of the skin. And so I always love tea, but when you can ferment it, like that's even better. And I like to do a couple layers of toner to really help replenish and hydrate my skin. With this one, you know, there's glycerin in here, panthenol, there's 8 types of hyaluronic acid. It has a really watery, quickly absorbed texture with just this little hint of body, just that little bit of plumping. That's the hyaluronic acid that I really do enjoy. So this really helps balance my skin in just 2 layers, which I really like while still, you know, feeling really, really light. I've been really into this toner, quite honestly. Like I said, it really replenishes my skin, but all of that tea, I always feel like it just supports a really healthy complexion. Like I said, the vitamins and minerals from the fermentation process really help to support healthy skin. When your skin is healthy, that's where the glow comes from, right? So next up is the KAINE Vita Drop Serum. And I mean, talk about antioxidants. This has 73% of sea buckthorn extract, which is an amazing ingredient for brightening up your skin. It really helps to contribute to that healthy complexion glow, but it's also a strong, potent antioxidant. It's referred to as vitamin tree in K-beauty because it has antioxidant and brightening capabilities similar to vitamin C, and it actually also contains natural vitamin C. But this also has some brightening from niacinamide. There's like 3% in here, which is, you know, a brightening ingredient, but also an antioxidant for the skin, and it also helps to protect your skin's moisture barrier. But then we have some hydrating ingredients in here too, like hyaluronic acid, and this has such a pleasing texture. So in the summer, I definitely get oily skin, but I am still combination. I do still need some moisture to help balance out my skin. And so this creamy, like emulsion type texture is really one of my favorites because it is, you know, that little kiss of moisture that I really love. I actually just need a little bit more. That kiss of moisture that my, you know, my U-zone, which is really dry, loves. but there's a hydrating effect, like a little burst of hydration with this, and a little bit of like that plumping that I really like. It just doesn't overwhelm the oily areas. I've been getting so oily in my T-zone. That's why I'm keeping things pretty minimal this morning too. I'm not using like any oils or any extra creams or anything like that. So this doesn't overwhelm my skin. It helps plump it, it helps hydrate it. It addresses both areas in a like a lighter type of format. And so yeah, this is definitely really great for combination skin just in the qualities it brings. But of course, the antioxidant benefits, right? I mean, we've got so many antioxidants here in here, which really helps to protect your skin. I've been really focusing in on them this summer to really help protect my skin, but also that brightening benefit. I've been really into as well, just been working on some hyperpigmentation after some breakouts. This has definitely been helping. And I love that it's all in one. I mean, kind of like with the toner, you know, multiple benefits in one product. That's really the way to smartly do a minimal skincare routine without skipping out on any of the benefits. So this is the KAINE Vegan Collagen Youth Cream, and OMG, I'm obsessed with the texture because it's buttery and moisturizing, but also hydrating. I really like that. But it's not heavy. It actually has this like airy, almost like a whipped texture to it, while still maintaining a lot of richness, which I really do enjoy. I did skip out on like extra moisture through oils and other cream layers because it's just too stinking hot for that. And so this actually brings a lot of the balance that my skin is craving in a cream, a good amount of moisture, but not a lot of thickness. And I do like that this actually offers a little bit of a glow. You see a little bit of a dew. I mean, look, it's hot. It's 90 degrees. I'm going to be sweating. It's going to be humid. I am just going to lean into the glow and to the dew. I think it looks really pretty. I'm not going to fight it. And this cream does offer like a really nice base for sunscreen and makeup, which we're going to be doing next. So it's just been about a minute. I just like to let my moisturizer kind of absorb and settle into my skin before going straight into sunscreen. This is the KAINE Green Fit Pro Sun. It offers SPF 50 plus PA plus protection, which, you know, in the summertime in these high UV days, I want no less than that on my skin. This uses 5 all new generation chemical filters, which I also love because they're offering that much better protection. And this texture is really nice because it is, I would say like a cream gel type of texture. It's not full on lotiony. It's not full on creamy. It does have like a lightness as you are spreading this onto your skin, but you can see that there's gonna be a little bit of a glow with this one. Like I said, I am really leaning into it and embracing it. Now, what's a little bit more unique about this sunscreen than a lot of my other K-beauty faves is this actually does have sweat resistance to it, which is so vitally important today because I said it's hot and humid, and I don't want to sweat through the protection of my sunscreen. So this is just that little extra you know, that little extra peace of mind, right? That you're getting the protection that is on the bottle, that you're not sweating through it, that you're not having to reapply every like 30 minutes, right? So this is really, really nice, but because it doesn't have any white cast to it, because I'm really getting in here, I'm making sure I'm getting all my sunscreen. I like to work it into my hairline too, because it's an area that's easy to miss. And that's actually a common place for skin cancer to happen, is at the hairline, the top of the forehead. But because it doesn't have a white cast and it applies so nicely without like any pilling, and it works underneath makeup, it works on top of makeup, this is going to be really easy to reapply when I'm on the go. So while the sunscreen dries on my face, I am going to put some, of course, on my neck. No, I did not forget. I'm going to put some on my neck, and then later I'll put some more on my chest when I change my outfit, so that nothing from that neckline is getting missed. And then I'll actually take this sunscreen with me on the go. For my hair today, I am just going to keep things really simple. I'm fighting against the humidity here, so I think a straight style is the way to go today. I'm going to prep my hair using the Tsubaki hair water. This is really nourishing and moisturizing. It really helps to smooth my hair down, but because it's in this misting water format, it doesn't weigh my hair down. I'm going to flat iron sections of my hair about you know, rough 1-inch sections, and then just kind of like help to bend the ends a little bit. And finally, I'm gonna finish off my style with a little bit of the Inkey List Shea Oil Nourishing Hair Treatment. This is going to be applied directly to the ends of my hair to really help smooth them down and help to fight the frizz from humidity. It's just going to help keep everything shiny and smooth and healthy looking. All right, time to move on to makeup. My sunscreen definitely has dried. As you see, it does offer a nice kind of glass skin glow that I think is going to really complement the makeup that I'm gonna be doing today. And really, you know, I wanna be glamorous, I wanna be chic, but I wanna just keep it really simple and clean because it's just too darn hot, you know what I'm saying? I am gonna start off with some foundation today. This is the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. The color that I'm wearing is Santa Fe. So I'm using a little stainless steel spatula. These are really popular in Korea to actually apply like all of your foundation. Like they just like do this to apply the foundation. I have experimented with it before. It's kind of tedious. And I don't really find it to be amazing for application, quite honestly, but I do like to use this to actually spread a thin and even layer of foundation over my face instead of like kind of glooping it, like skincare, right? Glooping it onto your face. I feel like I actually end up using and wasting a lot of product when I do it that way. When I'm spreading it out in this like even layer across my face, it just blends into my skin better. I can use a lot less product, and that is so important because this foundation is not cheap. But let me tell you, I really like this because it is, as the name says, it's light reflecting. It definitely does help like smooth out your skin in that light perfecting way. But it also does not settle into enlarged pores or fine lines. So I just did 1 pump of foundation where normally I would probably be doing 2 pumps, but because I was able to spread it in a nice even layer across my face, I get away with using less, which I like because there's less product to, you know, like melt on your skin too. So I'm just buffing it in with a foundation brush from Morphe, and this is just going to, you know, blend it in a little bit better. But do you see how I use a lot less product, but I'm getting that nice even coverage? So I don't really need to do a lot of concealing. The foundation, it's medium coverage. It definitely is buildable if I was to do another pump, but I really don't want to do that. So I'm just going to do some very quick concealing with the NYX HD Concealer, and this is color 4.5. So I always like to do a little extra coverage in that like eye triangle area and just around my nose because I have a lot of natural redness there that can sometimes peek through. A little bit on the top, and then I have this hyperpigmentation here from an old pimple that is peeking through, so I'm going to cover that one up as well. This is the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte Finishing Powder. I'm using this because this is what I have. I have to say I'm not a big fan of this product. The powder itself I think works really nicely. It is a translucent powder that really helps to set your makeup. It is a matte. It's powder, right? But they're claiming it's matte. I don't find it to be all that drying. I think it actually does a very good job. The reason I'm saying like, hey, I don't really love this, I'm not necessarily recommending it. The compact itself, it's a little bit used. Let me show you. The compact is actually refillable, the pan itself, and you'd be like, oh, hey, you've been using this powder for a super long time. No, the pan is so loose. It's really easy. I'm kind of afraid it's going to do it now. It falls out a lot, and I've lost so much product from it falling and cracking and breaking all over the floor. So I'm just applying a little bit of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, because my lids are actually a little bit oily, even not in the summertime. I know I'm always talking about dryness and moisture, but I have to tell you, my lids, for whatever reason, just do not want to let makeup stay on them unless I do some primer and unless I'm using the proper product. So I want to make sure that my lids don't get smudgy and oily throughout the day. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay Brow Beater Eyebrow Pencil. This color is Dark Drapes. First, I'm brushing them upwards because they're a little bit all over the place. They naturally, obviously, are going to do that. And then I'm just going to kind of fill in the areas, give it a little bit more definition and shape. So I'm just gonna do a really simple and quick eyeshadow look. I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette to achieve this. So first up, I am applying Cherished. It is this matte baby pink kind of a color. So I love Cherished because it is a great base. It's a little bit unexpected because you get that hint of a baby pink, which is exactly what I want for today's look. But it's still very neutral at the same time. And it's a matte that's not too powdery. It has a really nice coverage. So I'm just using like a big fluffy brush and I'm just kind of softening the edges. I just put the matte eyeshadow just on the lid area. I don't really want it like upwards as much. So I just want to soften the line so that it blends with the other colors really nicely. So next up, I'm using Radiate. It is a really taupey, light brown, slightly purple kind of color. And I'm just using this kind of rounded brush and I'm going to be putting it kind of more in the kind of upper arched area, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do it on the brow bone. And this is going to just kind of like give lift to the eye. It's a very subtle, like I said, a taupey, very natural looking brown. It's great for shading. Next, I'm going in for Precious and I'm loading up this tiny little kind of brush and it's perfect for getting right into that crease of the eye. I'm kind of inspired by like old 1960s makeup where they'd really define the crease and the arch of the eye, usually using like a liquid eyeliner. I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna melt on me, but I like to mimic that style in powder. It's a lot more forgiving that way as well. And so I'm just gonna start from the outer crease here. You see how I'm kind of like lifting up my eye to find the arch? And then I'm just gonna define the shape, that natural shape of my eye. So again, I'm just going in with the fluffy brush and I'm just slightly blending the edges so they're just a little less perceptible. Not trying to blend everything out, but just soften those harsh lines. So you see there's like a lot of definition. I'm gonna take it one step further because we're having fun today with Barbie and I'm just going to do one color darker to really emphasize that line. So I'm gonna be using the color Mantra from the palette on this really tiny eyeliner brush here and that's really gonna help get into that crease. And I'm just following that same line as before. And this is really forgiving, so if you like want to try this and you just don't like how it ends up because it's powder, you can just blend it out. So this is the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner, and I'm just gonna do like kind of a tight line, not super duper tight, but I'm not going for a full-on thick cat eye eyeliner today. I want to keep it a little bit thinner with the line and then just like a little flick to really complement that arch that we created. So these are the Ardell 120 natural lashes with an eye-opening effect. This is really one of my hacks that I've been playing with a lot this summer for melting panda eye mascara. Like I said, I do have kind of an oily eye area and mascara just really loves to smudge all over my eyes, especially in the humidity. So I've actually been turning to falsies a lot more. Instead of coating my lashes in lots of mascara and trying to get them to curl and separating them with a brush, I've just been letting the falsies do the heavy work for me. So I'm lining the lash band with the Duo eyelash glue. Is there any other kind of eyelash glue? Not in my eyes, there isn't. If you've never done lashes, one of the secret tricks is you really got to let that glue tactify. It really has to be almost semi-dry. You really want to give it a good like 20 seconds, a little bit longer than you think for that glue to not be so wet. It makes applying them a lot more forgiving. So I've never really done this on camera before. It's gonna be a little bit awkward, so just bear with me. Tweezers. And there we go. We have contact. Okay, both lashes are on and I just gave it like a minute or so for the glue to kind of fully settle. And now I'm gonna go in with my eyelash curler. I'm gonna curl my lashes together to help them blend. And then I'm just gonna do a really light application of mascara to, again, further blend the lashes together. And then I'm gonna get my lower lash line. This mascara is from Holika. It is the lash correcting mascara in hyper curling. And this is the best mascara ever. I definitely do have issues with mascara smudging. This one really does not smudge all that much on me, so it really is like that natural choice for today, because I know I am not gonna have to be all paranoid checking in my phone while I'm out and about, like, do I have, you know, panda eyes starting? So I really like this one. This is from Colorpop. It's Honeydude. It is a eyeliner or like a waterline liner. I like this trick to really make my eyes pop and look more open and maybe even more doll-like. So I'm just running it on the waterline. And it's just a nude, like flesh colored eyeliner, but it kind of covers up the redness. Kind of hard to see in this natural light, but it just kind of opens up the eye area a little bit more. See how it just kind of like makes the eye pop in a really natural way? This is like one of those tricks I learned from K-dramas. The actresses are so beautiful to begin with, but they have very neutral, minimal makeup, but one of the things they do to really make the eyes pop is use that like nude liner on the lash line. This is a blush palette from Trixie Cosmetics. It's the Summer of Love palette. It perfectly fits the Barbie theme. I'm gonna be using this medium kind of bubblegum pink color. It's called Girl on Girl, and I'm just going to dab it on my cheekbones. It's a very subtle kind of pink. For being a drag makeup line, it actually has like a nice subtlety in the pink. I'm gonna go in now for this more magenta-y pink, if you will. It's called Side Chick, and I'm just doing the tiniest little bit because this one does have a little bit more color payoff, and I want it to pop, but I still want it to be, you know, natural. There you go, see? And I'm just kind of cleaning off the brush of excess, and I'm just blending both colors together now. And this is really kind of telling that pink Barbie story, you see. And then I'm gonna finish off with the highlighter from the palette called After School Special. And this is so pretty because it is got like different flecks of color in here. This isn't just your straight like champagne kind of highlighter. There's little hints of pink and purple in it when the light hits just right. And this is so pretty. It's a great way to finish it off. It's very girly. So I'm doing my cheekbones. I'm doing just under my brow bone. I did right at the center of my nose, which I think is so cute. And then I'm going to take that cleaned off blush brush and just help blend it a little bit more, because it is so stinking cute, but it is actually quite sparkly, especially when I'm going to be out and about, that I just want to blend it down a little bit more. Lipstick's gonna pull this whole look together. This is the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine, and the color is called Showstopping Rose. And let me show you how show-stopping that rose is. It's almost like a hot pink. I really like the formula of this because it's like a cross between the color payoff of a lipstick, but the kind of moisturizing balmy feel of a lip balm, and that's perfect for my lips. So that's the makeup look. It is really pink. It's very girly and soft and feminine, but I've also done some key things too to help ensure that my makeup lasts throughout the night and it doesn't melt in the heat. But I'm not done yet. I really want to complete the glam look for the Barbie movie, and I'm going to be doing my nails. Now, a manicure can take a really long time, and I have to say I'm running out of time. I don't want to be spending all day getting ready, but I do want to do my nails with the Manucurist. This is their Green Flash line. This is LED nail polish, so it actually dries under this lamp in 60 seconds. It is awesome. So you can get a really nice looking manicure at home really fast, and I've just been loving this. So I'm going to be using the color Petula, which is that hot pink color. It's going to match my dress perfectly, and it's going to take me under 15 minutes to get my nails done. So I'm going to start off with number 1, which is the base coat. Nice and simple, easy to apply, and just 60 seconds each hand under the LED lamp. This is not emitting any UV rays, so it's a lot kinder to the skin around your hands. So as I said, I'm going to be using color Petula, which is like a hot pink, magenta based pink. And it's a really, really fun color. I love this color too because it is very forgiving. It applies very easily. And you could definitely do this in one coat if you wanted to. I am going to go for 2 just to make sure I've got that nice even coverage. And finally, the third step is the top coat. This is going to seal everything in, give it that nice shine. And this one does take a little bit longer. It's 90 seconds under the LED light, but once you are done, it is absolutely dry to the touch. This is amazing. I don't have to wait around, and I can get my outfit on and get out the door with my beautiful manicure.
I'm so done with